Hey guys, welcome back. This is Naresh. So we will continue where we have left in our previous video. So you have seen we have used the Egit plugin to create a repository to push the repository first into local and then into remote, right? So you have seen that whatever changes which we are doing right now, it's happening on the master branch because you see there's a check mark at the master branch. Okay, but normally when we are working on our projects from a testing side or even a development side, we don't directly work on the master branch. All right, we work on the feature branch. So you can give any name of your branch. That branch can be on the name of your task which you receive. It can be on the story name if you're working on a release, or it can you can give any feature branch like a login branch or a home branch, anything which is as per your strategy, you can create a branch name. Okay, but how do we create a feature branch and how we work on that? So let's see. So let me just close this file. If you see right now there's a check mark on the master branch. What does it means? That if you see here origin master, that was our origin master. Initially we have checked out the master branch. We have created a copy of a master branch onto our local. Okay, but we don't want the master branch copy. What we want, a feature branch. Okay, so what we can do, either we can create a copy from this master branch which is on local, or we can create a copy from this master branch which is at the origin, at the server. Okay, but it's always better that we create a feature branch from this master branch which is at the origin. All right, so how would I do that? So there are multiple ways. The first way is I will do a right click on that and I will just click on create branch. Okay, another would be I can go to my project, right click, then team, and here I can just give switch to new branch and it will ask me for the source. Okay, and here I can select, instead of local master, I can select remote tracking origin master. Okay, I can click on OK. It asks me for the branch name. Let's see. I'm giving a branch name as home page. Okay, so home page is one of the feature on which I'm working upon. I'm giving a branch name as home page and I'm clicking on finish. Okay, if someone is working on say login page, he will create a feature branch of a login page on his computer. Okay, now you see that whenever I have created a new branch, I have checked out a new branch, I can see a check mark there. So that's mean that branch has been checked out. It's in write mode right now. I can do anything. And this branch is in read mode right now. Okay. So if you see here right now, this origin master has some number, right? E880184 is a hash number. The same number is on my home page branch because this is a same copy of this branch. Okay. So let's say I have, you know, created one more branch here, or I have just pasted something here. And if I do a control S, okay, so I have done a control S, it's just saved, and you will see my file is unstaged now. All right, so I have to commit it because I want to work on this, and as soon as I will commit it, let's see. So I will give here committing for home page, and I will give there committing for home page feature branch, home page feature. All right, and I'm clicking on commit. Okay, so as soon as I have clicked on commit, if you see here, the hash number has been changed for the home page. Okay, so that's mean all my changes are local. Okay, they have not gone to my origin master. Okay, even my master is here is the master is also the old one, and this is also old one, only this is my latest branch. And I can go ahead and I can commit the same way, like the one I have did a commit. I can go ahead and I can push it. Team push. Okay, so let's see. Homepage, new branch. And if you see here, if I go to my GitHub, let me open the GitHub website, because now right now we have pushed, but we have not pushed anything into the master branch. We have pushed to the feature branch. And this is the way you will work in your projects. So you have to push only just the feature branch. You don't have to do anything with the master. Okay. So just let me open the GitHub and let me show you the branches there. Okay, internet is working a bit slow, so just give me a minute. Okay, and if I go to this, let me just refresh it. Okay, if you see here, it says that 1 minute ago this has been pushed, right? If you see home page, it says 1 minute ago. So that means this has been pushed 1 minute ago. All right, I think it's a bit slow. Okay, anyways, so my feature branch has been pushed onto here. It's not gone to the home master branch. So I will tell you later on how you can push to a master branch. Okay, now let's open this again. Okay, now let's see, I have done some one more change here. Okay, all right, now so suddenly what happened that if I'm working on a project, there can be a situation, and the situation can be, let's say that your manager or your CEO comes to you and says that, hey, I have some urgent work to be done. There's some issue, I need you to fix that. And you should fix that issue first because we have to merge that issue into a master, and then we need to test it into the different environments. But you were in progress of your first homepage branch. You cannot work on some other things. So what you will do in that case, you will park your branch, you will park that branch somewhere, and you will work on some different branch. Okay, because your work is still not done. So what you will do in the real scenario, so that's it, you have a home page, and again there is some other changes which you have to do in home page again, but there's a different changes which your manager has told you. So you will park this homepage branch aside and you will create a new branch from your master. Okay, so let me close this. And now what we will do, before we park this branch somewhere, whatever the unstaged changes are, I want to commit that changes so that at least my these changes are saved somewhere. Okay, they do not get lost. So I will just make it, stage, and I will write here temporary commit. Okay, see, temporary commit, and I will click on commit. Okay, so my changes temporary commit is there. Okay, so I'm keeping it aside. What I'm doing right now, I am going to my origin here, and after that I am doing a right click and I'm creating a branch again. Okay, and again I can give here its home page. Okay, home page urgent. So this is my urgent work which I need to do. All right, so if you see, it has been checked out. If I open the home page urgent, let me click on OK. Okay, so here we have 3 line of code, right? And the temporary commit, if you see, okay, it has 5 line of code. So I'm not doing anything with this. I don't want to do anything with this. I just have to fix this 3 line of code. Okay, now here where it says, the 3 line of code in my homepage urgent, let's assume my changes are on the same line. Okay, so I will give here, hi Naresh. Okay, and here I will give something like Selenium. Okay, so in the actual world, this will happen to you. So these are the changes which you are making on the urgent branch. It even possible that this work has been given to your colleague and he is doing the same thing. He has created some homepage urgent branch and he is working on that. But ultimately the pages are same, right? See, you are also working on that homepage and he is also working on that homepage. right? So, so the changes are same. So it is happening on the line number 9, correct? So what I will do, okay, let me just give it a Selenium 1 and do a Control S. You will see it's unstaged right now from the urgent, and I will stage it and I will commit it. Committing, committing urgent changes. Okay, now let me commit this. So this has been committed now. Okay, because it was urgent, I also want it to be pushed. So what I will do, I will go ahead and do a right click, team, push to upstream. Okay, it will try to push it now. Okay, homepage urgent to homepage urgent, new branch is created, and I click on OK. Okay, so those changes has been done now. All right, now if you see its homepage, it is this one. Okay, with this line of code on homepage urgent, we have this line of code. All right, so that's mean that there would be two feature branches created. All right, let me show you on GitHub. Okay, see, there are two feature branches created. Okay, if I click on this menu, okay, it's showing only master and homepage. I have to refresh it. Let me just close it because it's making my connection slow. Okay, so I am refreshing it. So now you will see that two things are done. One is homepage and one is master. Okay, now again I'm coming back to my old branch, that is homepage. All right, and now I just want to commit it. I have just make the changes hello one here, and I stage it, and I am committing it. Committing old homepage. Okay, or I can even do commit and push. All right, so this is a real scenario how we do in actual world when you're working on the Selenium projects in any company. This is how it happened. Let's assume you are doing all together on the two branches some work. It may possible you are doing on one branch and your colleague is doing another branch, but the pages remain the same. Okay, now what happened if you see here on GitHub, as soon as you push your branch, there's a button which comes up which says compare and pull request, right? So let's say the urgent one, because that was pushed first and I want that to merge into a master first. That was the order given to me, right? So I will click on this button. Okay. Okay, I think it's not clicked. What? 1 minute. Homepage urgent. Click. All right. Okay, so what it will do, it will open a pull request for me. Okay, so that's mean that I am requesting someone means the owner of that project, to review my request. Okay, and here I can just put a comment, please review my PR and merge into master if it is good. All right, and after that I'm clicking on create pull request. All right, so once I click on that, it will create a pull request. Okay, so what will happen as soon as you do that, an email will go to your lead and it will show you that there is one pull request created. So he will go to this git repository again, log in, and he will click on this pull request, and here, okay, uh wait, issues, pull request. Let me file open, committing urgent changes. Okay, see now here on this page you will see text which says committing urgent changes. So this is a pull request which someone had raised. So what your colleague, what your lead will do, he will go into this pull request now. Okay, and into your pull request, so there are some tabs given like conversion, commits, checks, file change. So I'm just trying to go into this file now, committing urgent changes. Okay, as soon as I click on that, it shows me the file. Now, here I can see what he has done. Okay, so whatever changes that person has done, for example, he has put the line Naresh, right? Hi Naresh. So, minus sign is the one which he has removed. So, hi is the one which he has removed, and hi Naresh is the one which he has put on line number 6. So, that's the reason on line number 6, one is minus and one is plus. Okay, but let's say I let him know, this is not correct. You have to say hello Naresh, but instead of that, you have said hi Naresh. So here he has to press the plus button. I mean, the lead has to press the press button, and he will put a comment here. Okay, so he can put any comment. Please change hi to hello. All right, and okay, so let me just okay. So he can do that, and after that he can click on start a review. All right, so he has put a comment and the comment is pending there, right? And beside that, in Selenium 1 I have given a comment something like it should be Selenium. So your lead has given a comment, it should be Selenium. So whatever code you commit, somebody has to review it. It can be your lead, it can be your peer also. Okay, sometime even two people review that before it goes into a master, and they also click on add review comment. Okay, so all the comments has been put, but if you see, it's in pending state. Okay, now if you see here, there's a button called review change. If you click on that button, okay, and now when we just click on submit review, what will happen, that an email will go to the person who has raised a pull request, and that person will know what are the changes he still need to do it, and after that he will go to the Eclipse again. So he will go to his branch urgent. Let me just do that. Okay, he will change this Selenium 1 to Selenium, and he will change this hi Naresh to hello. All right, and again he will do a stage, and he will say issues, or he will say review comments. Review comments has been fixed. Okay, now what he will do, he will again do the same thing, commit and push. Okay, so let me see this team push to upstream. Okay, so it's pushing to my branch. Okay, and he say that it's gone. Click on OK. Now let's go to the GitHub again. All right, so go here and just refresh it. Okay, and there's already a pull request raised. Okay, and let me go to this committing urgent issues one more time. Okay, and let me click on this committing urgent changes one more time. Okay, all right, so the changes which was done earlier will be incorporated into this new pull request which is already raised for us. Okay, now let me go back, and let's assume if I go here, I just need to, I'm looking into this, if I find everything correct, let's assume this is the one and I find everything correct. Okay, so there's a button here which is called merge pull request. Okay, I have to click on this button. and it says confirm merge, I will say confirm. Okay, now it's trying to merge. So it says that pull request successfully merged and closed. You are all set. That homepage urgent branch can be safely deleted. So if I want whatever branch he has raised, homepage urgent, I can successfully delete it. I can delete this branch if I want. All right. Now let's go to our branch again, my git new. Okay. If you see on my project one, because I have merged that branch, my comments are there. The last comment which we have put, review comment has been fixed, are still are there. Okay. And if I go here into source project, we have our review comments has been fixed. We have a comment here. And if you see here, the hello Naresh is there, hi is not there, and Selenium is also there. See, so what it means that whatever the urgent issues were, they were fixed, they were pushed, and after that, PR request was generated. Let me show you through that diagram. Okay, I have closed it. 1 second. Thumb, Egit. Yeah, this one. Okay, so whatever code we have written in the urgent, okay, first we have committed it out. After committing it, we have, pushed it to the release branch. And from the release branch, we have raised a PR request. So this one. So let me just do an edit, draw. Okay. So we have pushed our code from here to here when we have committed. Okay. And when we have clicked on push, my code goes to here. Okay. Then we have generated a pull request from here to here. All right. My lead has reviewed that. Okay, and he have give me a comment that it is not correct, so it comes here. It has sent me an email, right? After that, I have fixed again I have done this. Okay, and again I have pushed my new changes. All right, and then I have sent the PR request, but here my PR will be generated automatically second time. I don't have to generate my PR again. All right, so as soon as my lead review it, after that he agrees that and he approve and merge it, so it goes into master. So all the things are in my master now for the urgent. Okay, now, so let's say now before it was a v1 version. Okay, but here when he has incorporated, it's v2 version. Okay, but now my this work has been done, my this work is still pending for the home page. So what I have to do now? So let me open this home page first. Okay. So everything is okay now in home page. I just need to make sure everything is pushed. Let me just refresh it. I think we have already done that, but if we have to make any changes, we can do that, and we can again do it one more time. Okay. So this was one. I will say hello and hi. All right. I will again stage it, and I will again commit it. Final commit. Let me give it as final commit. Final commit. Okay, and then I will do commit and push. Okay, so it's pushing, and now it has gone from home page to home page, and still it has not gone to master. Right, now what we will do, there is one more thing you have to remember. So whenever you are merging a pull request or you are sending a pull request, you have to make sure that your code has all the latest code which is available in master. And if you see that the master now, which is around GitHub, here we have some code, right? Correct. But here, if I see here, it has a different code. So we have to make sure before we raise a pull request, we fetch everything from the master to our local branch. Okay. So what I will do a right click on this, and I will do team, and I will do fetch from upstream. Okay. So before you do any pull request, this is the work which you have to do. You have to click on fetch from upstream. Okay, so see what it will do. Okay, merge pull request 1, review commit has been fixed, committing urgent changes. Okay, all right. So it has fetched from upstream. Now let's look at these numbers. Okay, so if I done the fetch from upstream, so it says that there are 4 changes which need to be pushed, and there are 3 changes which need to be merged to this. Okay, so if you see here, my class 1, it still have these old changes. All the changes were master has not been merged till now because we have just done fetch from upstream. Fetch from upstream, what it do, whatever there in the master will come into your local repository, but it has not come into your working directory. Okay, so now the second step is after you do a right click, and you have already done this fetch from upstream, but now you will do a merge. So that means whatever has been fetched from the server to my local repository, I need to merge. So I will click on merge now. Okay, so it will ask me that what I need to merge. So I will say that merge the master branch. Okay, merge homepage, select a branch or tag to merge into homepage branch. So it will merge into this. See, there's a check mark there. It will merge into this, but from where? I want from master branch. Whatever is the master branch, I want it to be here. Okay, and I click on merge. It says result conflicting. So that's mean that there is something in the file which is not correct. Okay, and why it happened, normally we don't get conflicts, but why we get a conflicts? Because if you see, the person who was changing in this homepage urgent has made the same changes on the same number of lines. So here's the tricky part. Now as a developer, we need to decide that what line we need to keep and what line we need to remove. It may possible you have to talk to that person who has worked on this urgent branch. But if you are the one who has worked on this urgent branch, then you know that these are the valid lines which you have kept earlier. Okay, so for that, what you will do, okay, you will do a right click. Let me just close this one. You will do a right click and you will do team and you will say synchronize workspace. Okay, it says open the it will say, do you want to open the perspective now? And that is a synchronization perspective. Okay, it says team synchronizing perspective. Click on yes. All right, now see where the problem is. So here I will do a double click on that. Okay, let me see if it's coming up. No, it's not showing anything here. So I will do a right click on that and there's a merge tool given. So you have to click on this merge tool. Okay. Now it will show you 2 views. One is for the old file and one is for the new file. So if you see here, there's a number given, a hash code number given. If you want, you can compare that number. But from the code itself, you will know that what is your code and what is the code which is placed at this at the master. Okay. So this is your code which you know it's correct. All right. At line number 6, and there's a line number 6 also. But you also know there was an urgent requirement in which the line number 6 was changed as hello Naresh. So what you will do, there's a button here which says copy current changes from right to left. You just click on this one. Okay. It says hello Naresh here also. Okay. Then you know everything is correct. And at line number 10, you know, you have line number 9. Okay. It says hello. But here line number 9 was changed as Selenium. All right. So you know that this line is correct. So you will merge this also. Okay. So you have done that, and if you think that you don't have to keep any of the line, you can manually remove that also. Okay, let's assume you thought that something is not correct. You can manually do that. I am doing it from the arrow keys, but you can do that from by manually also. And if you think that everything which is what given on the master is correct, you can just do a control A, control C, and control A and control V. You can copy everything also from the master branch. Okay, so there are different ways you can do that. You have done that, and what you can do, you have to tell Eclipse that you have already reviewed that. After that, there are few options given. Okay, like mark as merged, override. When you say mark as merged, so we are telling that to Eclipse that it has been merged now. So I will click on here as mark as merged. Okay. Now we can go to a Java perspective again. So at the top right hand side, I have various perspective. I can go to my Java perspective again. All right. So let me just close this file now. Okay. So if you see that the file has automatically come to the stage. From unstage, it has automatically come to stage. And there is a commit message also which says merge remote tracking branch. Conflicts that has been resolved. After that, you have to click on commit again and then you can push it. Team push to upstream. Okay, so it has gone to the home page now. All right, and if I go to GitHub and let me go here. Okay, so you will see that your changes, latest changes are this one. Now we have to generate a PR request so that it can goes into master. So you will go here, click on this button, compare and pull, and here I will just put a comment, please merge, and you click on create pull request, which will go to your lead. So once it is done, let's assume that your lead goes into this pull request. Okay, he goes into this home page. Okay, and after that he will merge a pull request. Okay, and it says merge pull request number 2 from this home page, confirm merge. Okay, and once it is done, it says pull request successfully merged and closed. You are all set to homepage branch get safely deleted. So you can delete it or you can leave it. If you want, you can delete it. First time we have deleted it, this time we are just leaving it. Okay. So if you go here, so if you see there are two branches given. But if I go to master, okay, and if I go here, all right. So this has been my merge to the master branch. Okay. All right. Let me just refresh it. All right. So this is the way through which you can go ahead and do the merging and deleting onto your branch. Okay, let me just open this diagram. Okay, clear. All right. So this is the way we have done how to, first we have gone ahead, make some changes onto this feature branch. We have pushed to feature branch, we have pushed to the master branch, and we have generated a pull request, and the lead has reviewed the pull request, and then he go ahead and push into the master branch. So it all depends what is the strategy of your company is. As I said earlier also, it all depends upon the strategy, because sometimes the whatever the strategy which developer has, the same strategy the system engineer or the QA team has to follow. Okay, I have even seen that in some company, instead of master branch, they create one more branch which is called a develop branch. Okay, in between these two there is called a develop branch. So whatever changes goes from feature 1 to feature 2, it goes into the develop branch. Why it goes into develop branch? Because whenever there is a production load, whenever that developer sends everything into the master, at that time only this developer branch get goes into the master. Otherwise all in the small releases internally, like after every sprint, if you have a release, it goes into this develop branch. Okay, and whatever you do into the develop branch, you raise a PR of the develop branch. Master branch will have a old code which is in production. Okay, so whatever Selenium code which is working fine, and that will code remain in the master branch. Okay, and as soon as the production load happen for the developer, at that time only our Selenium code from developer branch goes into the master branch. So you have to follow the same strategy which the developer is following. Alright, so that's it for this video, and you can also do one thing I can show you. It's very interesting. So in the GitHub page, there are many more features given, just having that committing and pushing and pulling. There are many things given. In the GitHub, there is a tab called issues where you can submit the issues also. Okay, like a defect you create in Jira and everything, you can create here also. Okay, and you can create a project also. For example, if you want to manage some kind of a project, so like you have some agile project or CA agile, the same way you can go into project and create a new project for yourself. Okay, and in wiki as something are the pages. You can write your own pages for the documentation purpose. So sometime when we are working in a company, we have to make use all of those things, and those are scattered. So here it gives you a single place of GitHub where you can do all these things. Okay, inside also have some interesting things. What you can see here, that there is a network tab here. Okay, it will show that how your branches has got merged. So this is your master branch, right, at the top, and then how the different person has, pushed the branches and how it has gone to your branches. So it will show the complete graph here. And other thing you will see here, like commits. Okay, so what commit has been done, when it's been done, it is written here. Okay, and if you click on contributors, it will show you that who all has worked on this branch, who all has coded, what time and what kind of code they have coded. So it gives you all kind of an insight. So just go through all this, and there are some more things like, here it is marketplace. There are different plugins given. For example, if you don't like the project management which is provided by here, you can go to marketplace, and in marketplace there are many plugins given, and from here you can have different plugins which you can include. For example, there is given agile task board. You can have a agile task board. It has given automated dependency, artifact and package repository. So there are many plugins given here. For example, for defect logging also there's plugin given, a different defect logging software. So you can just install that plugin and just explore this GitHub website. So it may help you in your projects. Okay, so that's it for this video. Just let me know if you have any queries. If you like the video, please like the button and share with your friends and colleagues. All right, thank you.